Hi guys, back again. Um, just received this letter. It's dated the 16th of May 2022. Antisocial behaviour. Uh, John, dear John, it has come to our attention that you have been involved in uh, serious antisocial behaviour at the development of Rockawry View, Rockawry, County Monaghan. This includes intimidation of other residents, brandishing a knife and using it to threaten other residents, uh, filming other residents without consent, defacing Clanmel Ireland property, unauthorised individuals residing at the property causing distress to other residents, urinating outside other residents' properties. John, these are serious breaches of the tenancy agreement and your good neighbour agreement, which you have signed with us. Please note this is being taken very seriously and action will be taken. I don't know how you can see that, but basically that's it all there. Oh, whatever. Um, intimidation of other residents, which I don't know where they got that from, which was last year. I'm the victim, not residents of this of this estate. I'm the victim. Next door neighbour coming to the back door at 11:30, 10:30, 11 at night with a sledgehammer, threatening this and threatening that, and I'm the boss round here and I'm the boss round here. Threatening me. What was done about that? Nothing. A couple of months ago, my back windows were all smeared with muck. And what was done about that? Nothing. I have the young fella in there. He's staying with me for a couple of weeks' holidays. He's up. They're giving out about that. Clanmel's giving out about that. He's not working at the minute, and he doesn't draw any social assistance or anything. He has no money at the minute. He's in between jobs. So it's a thing that there's no money involved anyway. I am not getting paid for anybody staying in my place. There's no one staying in it. Only my son for a couple of weeks. That's it. And the story, you think it was the end of the world with them. Um, Basically, what they're trying to do is fabricate all this uh, stuff against me so they can get me evicted. If it's not that, it's when I was paying me rent, I wasn't paying me rent. When I missed a couple of weeks, oh, you're still not paying your rent. I missed a few weeks. I'm trying to catch up on that by paying them a few pound back every week, which I'm doing. But I don't know. It's laughable. It's that stupid. I don't think I'll bloody discuss it. Urinating outside other residents' property. I know I seen lads doing that round here, but it definitely wasn't me. Defacing Clanmel Ireland property. Well, show me what defacing Ireland Clanmel property is, and show me where I done it and what I done. Brandishing a knife, using it to threaten other residents. Okay, right. I want to see the Garda report on this, and this person that I am supposed to have threatened or threatened. I do a bit of filming out the back here in the car park. Okay, I'm out and open. It's no big secret. I can film when I'm outside. There's no problem there. Like, who did they think they're talking to? A child. I'm 61 years of age. I'm not 16. I'm not threatening anybody with a knife or without a knife. I am not defacing property as they say it. And I'm not peeing round the place what they say as well. And by the way, there's no dates on this here. If I was brandishing a knife and threatening residents with a knife, I would not be sitting here where I am sitting now. You would be in custody. There's where you'd be until your case had come up, and then you'd be either jailed or whatever it is, put on, I don't know, uh, you'd be put on something anyway. I don't know what you'd be put on, but there'd be something done with you anyway. You'd be whatever it is anyway. You wouldn't be allowed to walk around if you threaten anybody with a knife. You'll not be allowed to walk around your own residence. According to them, that's what I have done. Threaten someone with a knife. Now, if I threatened somebody with a knife, I'd know. There was no authorities called to me saying to me that I have threatened anybody with a knife or threatened anybody without a knife or with a knife or whatever else is written down on this here. There has been no authorities with me saying that I have done this, done that, or done the other. What I haven't done, I have done nothing. Only come in and out. I don't be here in the daytime. I be away in the daytime, either down in a skilling, in Monaghan town, tipping around. I don't be here during the day. I be here a few hours at night, and that's it. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning now at the minute. I'll just be heading away to Monaghan now in a few minutes or whatever it is. Anybody knows me from I was knee high or until I grew up, and know that if I was in any rows or any fights or whatever, I never used a weapon in my life. A stick, a fucking iron bar, a knife, or one thing or another. A knife, what would I be doing with a knife? I could go in the back there, I've a welder in the grain or whatever, I could knock up a shotgun in 20 minutes if I wanted to, out of a couple of pieces of pipe and a couple of shotgun shells if I wanted to, which I'm not going to do, and I'm not threatening or saying that I am going to make a shotgun, but if I wanted to, I could. Never mind a skittery fucking knife. Now, all it is nitpicking, like trying to get stuff on me that is trying to stick, trying to get me evicted out of the property. That's all they're trying to do. And for this stuff to have written down on this letter, it is all a load of made up BS. That's what it is. BS. That's all it is. Blaming me doing this, blame me doing that, blame me for doing the other, blame me for doing. I'm not supposed to have any friends. I'm not supposed to have any family. I'm not supposed to have nothing. What else can you do to me? No family, no friends. The ones I'm renting a house on me, down on me every day of the week. If it's not that, we're checking smoke alarms. Checking smoke alarms every 2 or 3 months. I don't know how often you check smoke alarms, but I don't think you check them every 3 months. We're checking smoke alarms, this, that, the other, the whole lot. But then, when I asked them to do something about the ones that's banging the doors and creating this and coming to my back door with sledgehammers and threatening me, and this is going to be done on you, that's going to be done on you, stuff rubbed off my car, the windows all smeared in there, been threatened late at night by neighbours and the whole lot. What was done about that? Absolutely nothing. I never heard anything back about that. Not one thing did I hear back about. Fill out them forms or whatever. Fill out that form if everything happens. I forms filled in there the length of my arms today and tomorrow, and there's nothing me done about it. But yet, there's prefabricated bullshit been drawn up about me, and I'm the one. It's. I'm not doing anything, but it's the ones. I'm the victim. I'm the victim here, and then I'm getting accused with all this crap that's written down here, which is absolutely BS. So it is. Absolute BS. But that's what I'm up against. And if it's not that, if it's not that this week, it'll be something else next week. It'll be, oh, you're making too much noise, you know. That motorbike is, I've a small motorbike in there started now, and that motorbike is making too much noise. Now, whatever defacing, uh, defacing Clan Ireland property, whatever defacing is, I don't know. Whether that means breaking it, painting it, I don't know what it is. But it's I've two neighbours up there, and they're the ones that doing the pissing around the place, and they're the ones that's taking photographs of me, and they're the ones that's threatening me. They're going to get me out of there. Yeah, we'll get you out of there. I done nothing. I done absolutely nothing. But as you know, all targeted individuals are to get the blame. All the people knows what's going on and what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, at the end of the day. And if I'm filming outside. I'm not filming anybody in the property, around the property, or whatever. This is a public car park. I'm out here. I do most of me filming out here in the car park. If not here, I do a bit of filming in Monaghan or whatever. It still doesn't matter. I can film anywhere I want. I'm 61 years of age. I know what I'm doing. I'm not 16. So, Clan Ireland, do not keep threatening me and in the wrong and telling me in the wrong. All you are doing is threatening me the whole time with threats and keeping me under stress and trying to induce paranoia into me and stress and anxiety by sending me these intimidating letters. That's all you are doing. Concentrate, threat. Well, if you are going to do something or evict me out of the place, for what reason, I don't know, evict me out of the place. But don't keep threatening me and threatening me and threatening me and threatening me. That's all you are doing. Constant threats the whole time. But yet when I asked you for a key for the front door or to fix me windows, that is 1.5 inches a gap in the two of them. No, you won't do that. You won't fix the locks on me door. You won't fix the windows. You won't give me a key for the front door. You give me the wrong reading of DSB too when I moved in. Wrong dates, wrong readings, wrong the whole lot. The whole lot up was just set up to get you in for a while and then evict you out of it, evict you out of the place for some BS that they made up. Basically. So I'm not even allowed to have my son in the place for a couple of weeks when there's nobody at his own house and he's up for a couple of weeks holidays. He can't even do that. And he's not living here. He's up for a couple of weeks holidays. Now, I wouldn't wish this on me worst enemy. Do you know that? I wouldn't wish this on me worst enemy. Or whatever you are doing, or whatever. I know what you're trying to evict me out of the place. That's what you're trying to do. Well, if you want to evict me, go ahead and evict me. But, in all honesty, Clan Ireland, I have done nothing wrong. So, Please do not keep threatening me with all these false allegations and false filming other residents without consent. They're out here in the car park like me. I'm been filmed and watched and hounded 24/7 a week. Now, if you happen to come out when I'm making a video or making a video in the car, that's not my fault. You come out into the car park when I'm making a video. Now, I'm not there specifically filming anybody. What I'm doing is here filming in the car park. That's all I do, film in the car park. It doesn't matter. Someone comes out, they're going to get filmed and that's it. What do? You know, you're out in public. If I'm out in public, I can be filmed. It's as simple as that. But by Clanman Ireland fabricating this crap, farewell. But the truth will always come out. The people know what I'm like. The people knows that it's all bullshit. And it's all prefabricated bullshit. That's what it is. Organised harassment and torture. That's what it is. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Isn't it great to see that all the Irish, 90% of the Irish and the women and the men is out there torturing other human beings. This wouldn't happen in the Vietnam War, what you're doing, or any war. There's no such thing. You're not meant to torture anybody. But the Irish feel to take it on their hands. It's all right to torture someone. You know, threatening letters, threatening people to bone them in their cars and me in it. Bone me in my car and the whole lot. Setups. I used to stay over there and my car get a wee spot and a thing. What they done was they come in and they scattered a load of toilet paper around the place with an empty box of Bulmer cider to give the impression that I was shitting all around the place and drinking this Bulmer cider. A 61-year-old man doesn't drink Bulmer cider. There was no sign of human feces anywhere. All there was like bits of toilet paper rolled up everywhere. And this bottle of Bulmer, or this box of Bulmer cider laying around the place with empty bottles thrown in the ditch and taps everywhere. Elderly men don't drink Bulmers. At my age, anybody at my age don't drink Bulmer cider. You might have a half and a whiskey or a bottle of Guinness or a pint of Guinness or whatever when you reach my age. Bulmer cider is a young man's drink. It's not an elderly man's drink, so it's not. And I don't drink. I might have an odd can of Guinness, that's about it. Or maybe an odd shot of whiskey once in a blue moon. But this is to carry on, they'll tell you, and then they'll pull in. Look at the state of the place with you. You're shitting all over the place. You're drinking. Look, you're littering. You're drinking. You're setting fires. You're doing all this. No, I'm not doing anything in the sort. All they're doing is throwing the whole shit back at me, pulled into the place. They didn't want me staying there. It was a scenic spot. I'd stay over at night or whatever in the car just to get a bit of peace of mind or whatever it was. Or I like nature. Who wants to be stuck in a 2-bedroom flat 24/7? In all honesty. I don't. I never lived in a flat in my life. And to be quite honest with you, if I could get me dole money and live in a tent, I'd do it. You know, that's not telling you a word of a lie. I'd be quite happy living in a tent. Because human beings, all they are is trouble, evil and trouble. And if there was no trouble, they'd start trouble. In hell, there's where they'd start it. You know, on fucking real. A 2-bedroom poxy flat and me son staying there for a couple of weeks. And that's not That's not suiting them at all, no. That's not suiting them, no. They'd stand on their head before they'd let that happen. But I've all me, what would you call it, me convictions down here on paper, and intimidating of other residents. Not guilty, by the way. Brandishing a knife and using it threatening to other residents. Not guilty. Filming other residents without consent. Not guilty. Defacing Ireland property, Clonmel Ireland property. Not guilty. Unauthorised individual residence at your property, son. Yes, I know about that. Urinating outside other residents' property. Not guilty. I know nothing about it. So, this is all the stuff that's written down, and according to them, I'm guilty of all this here, without even questioning me, talking to me, or one thing or another. Alright guys, there's another brave rant. 20 minutes is probably going to take about 6 hours to upload this anyway. But I'll get back to you at some stage and you'll see what happens with this here. But I don't care, basically. I had enough. I don't care what happens. What to do or what to do not, because it's all fabricated bullshit. That's all it is. You know, lies and corruption and dirt. That's all it is. Alright guys, I'll not hold you back anymore. Hope everyone's keeping okay, and love all my family, and hopefully I'll be talking to you soon, and I love yous all anyway. Grand. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.